Yes.
I was playing through all the guys. The cool thing is you can go back through. I don't know if you've done exhibition mode.
Mm-hmm.
So there's challenges. So each guy they'll have a challenge where they'll say beat Glass Joe without dodging. Or they'll be like, yeah. So there's these cool things where you go back and it's just like, all right, let's take these other dudes and let's add these kind of challenges in. There's one where they said with Glass Joe, you have to You have to knock him down twice and then lose by TKO. Like you have.
Is that hard to do?
I guess it's probably hard to make Glass Joe knock you down 3 times. Like So I mean, it's one of those things where it's a little. It's interesting. So and then apparently also I haven't beaten the game yet. Like I'm stuck on Super Macho Man.
Yeah.
He's a fucking dick.
Yes.
But apparently once you beat it, you then can go through the game again, and everyone's harder, like way harder.
Really? Okay, see, that's the thing. I was gonna totally ding this game because I was looking at it. I'm looking through all the menus, and I'm like, this is it.
Yeah.
Really? It's just like you think like with games these days, you have to add a lot of extra shit. You have to have history. You have to add all this. I'm like, dude, seriously, you just go through the game and you do exhibition. There's nothing to it.
Yeah. So you didn't try exhibition then?
No, I didn't try it at all. Well, the thing is, I went through the main game and I'm stuck at Balboa.
Yeah.
Like his fucking charge as you go on, like
tough.
It's tough. So I played him against 5 times and I'm like, okay, fuck this, and I went to play Infamous. So it's just like, what are you gonna do? Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But so like that was my big. That was gonna be my big complaint about the game. That it was like there wasn't that much depth, but you just basically canceled it out. So.
I've ruined your review.
Yes, thumbs up now. It's gonna be like this.
I see. All right, yeah. So they basically made it so that you can kind of go back and really fine tune your boxing skills.
There's no Wi-Fi.
No, but there's some sort of in-person co-op or versus or something. I haven't tried it yet. Apparently, there's like some sort of in-person thing.
I think you fight each other, right?
Yeah, it is versus. I know that because you get some supercharged thing where you become Super Mac and you're like double the size, and which is kind of like you're probably like Tyson, right? You just
you can bite ears, you can do whatever. So that's the thing. Like, I wish we had people that we knew at home that we could play, so we could actually try a lot of these things. But unfortunately,
tell Adrian, I'm like, grab the Wiimote. Yeah, I'm about to punch you in the face.
I don't think she's gonna go for that.
This is for that cold dinner. Whack!
Not making me a sandwich. Whack! Yes, Punch Out, virtual domestic violence.
Yeah, I was gonna say Punch Out, now you're single. So honestly I went through. I'm gonna beat Super Macho Man. Like he's son of a bitch. Like, dude, he is tough.
Than Ball Bull.
He is.
Frack, man.
But you and I have noticed this before though, that like we talked about certain guys. Like I had a really hard time with Aaron Evan.
Dude, and I have no idea why.
And you breezed through, and I beat Bald Bull after like maybe 4 or 5 tries.
Really? Okay.
So it's kind of. Each person's fighting style is better at certain people. Like there's some dudes that I'll beat on the first try.
Fighting style, which is like bizarre, right?
Yeah.
No, because I had the same problem with Don Flamenco. Like for some reason, his extra pause like just totally
where he does the little half.
And it like took me 8 tries to beat Don Flamenco. So.
And the reason why this game is so much better than things like Wii Boxing is because it is all about exactness. It's all about you've got X number of punches. If they block them, you lose them. Whatever. Like you can lose your super punches. So. Because, I mean, people are just like, I was talking to somebody like, oh, yeah, Wii Boxing was pretty cool. I'm like, Wii Boxing was shit.
It's terrible.
It's awful because it was this.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But it's like, this game is like surgery compared to that.
The thing is, what happens if you took Punch Out and you remove the fact that you can actually do the controller sideways? And then I think my review would have turned to seriously, right?
Yeah, no, I would not have.
If it was, especially with the balance board, that would have like totally fucking. But even with just the punching and all that, it was kind of fun. It's not
accurate enough.
But it wasn't the kind of fun that I remember as a kid playing Punch Out, right? Where you're memorizing everything. Everything was super close to timing. Yeah. Can you imagine trying to beat Sandman with a balance board? And
no. Like, I don't even like to think about it.
It would be an exercise in frustration.
But as it is, this game triggered all of my old emotions. They even have like the little cutscenes of him training, jogging after the coach. I mean, everything is awesome. So
great job with the trainer too. The trainer,
yeah, all the voices are great. Perfect. All the animations are top notch.
It's not actually, from what I can tell, it's not a Nintendo property.
Are you shitting me? This is a third party.
Third party. Right? So it's basically contracted out, just like Metroid Prime. So remember that was
Metroid Prime was the shit.
It was good, but like I was looking at the credits and I'm like, what are all these non-Japanese sounding names? Oh, they're in Seattle. Oh, that's weird. So
go shake their hands.
Yeah, they did a good job. Yeah. So you did Nintendo quality for not being Nintendo.
Speaking of Metroid Prime, dude, how about the announcement? All 3 Metroid Prime games with the Wii controls. They've gone back and reported the controls in.
So are you gonna play it? Because like
fuck yes, I'm gonna play it because I've never beaten the first 2.
Yeah, I got halfway through the first one and I didn't play the second one. So and the third one. Wait, so how does it work? There were 2 on the GameCube.
Yeah. and then one on the Nintendo Wii.
So they're gonna so that was already Wii controller. So they're just gonna port.
So they're just gonna port the first.
They're like
two.
it's all together in one disc.
Yes.
Like,
for the price of one game. So
it's perfect.
I'm so excited because Metroid Prime on the Wii was seriously one of my favorite Wii games ever. I could not stop playing it. I couldn't stop.
I could, but
you're crazy. You're crazy.
No, it was a really bad time. I remember that particular time. There was so much good shit. I think BioShock. There was a bunch of crazy games coming out. So I should go back.
So next up is Boombox. Oh yeah, big. Fuck yeah.
Buy it.
Go get it.
Not a rent. Buy it. Go get it. It's fun. I would have said rent though if it was.
If it hadn't had all the extra shit. Yeah. It's got the shit. It's got everything. Like it's worth the money. Like you'll keep playing and playing. So. Absolutely.